Rayzr. Hey, welcome back to Sketchn with Rayzr, channel where I draw anything and talk over it. And today I am sketching a thumbnail for me and my brother's gaming channel called Black Network Gaming. We don't really have a theme right now, other than we play a bunch of co-op games. Every now and then we'll play a little bit of a single player game with both of us doing commentary on it. But recently, more than likely going to be our first video, we played the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, which was a really fun game, I gotta say. We played the mess out of that. For this thumbnail, what I plan on doing is a little bit of a tribute to a Shredder's comic. I don't quite remember the name of it. I think it might have been Shredder in Hell. Shredder, yeah, I think so. Something like that. I think it might have been Shredder and HE double hockey sticks. No pun intended. Looking at Casey Jones over here. But I plan on having Shredder in the same pose as what's in here, while Raphael and Casey is trying to avoid his strikes. So let's see if I can pull up the G pen. Make sure I'm on the right layer. Change the color of the pen. Honestly, I don't need this to be that big, so I'm just gonna shrink it. Just gonna do the rough idea for now, so I can get a handle on what I'm gonna do with this. So it's not gonna be crazy detailed. Probably gonna go for a more cartoon version, a more toon-like. Probably. I'm thinking to keep things simple. I'm thinking about possibly doing like a chibi version of everything. By chibi, I mean like a smaller version of the characters, rather than a hyper realistic look to it. This is just to get the idea. But yeah, that game was very fun. We ended up doing multiple videos, I believe 8 or 9 recordings in total. And we initially started off doing just the base version of the game. No high difficulty or anything like that. We just wanted to get a hang of it. Get a hold on what the characters can do and whatnot. As you can see, the reason why I'm going to use Raphael and Casey Jones in this is because these are the first characters we chose to go through with it. I can't remember off the top of my head if we went all the way through. Actually, no, we didn't, because we stopped after a point. And then later we tried to do a gnarly playthrough or something like that. Regardless, it was insane, that gnarly playthrough, because not only did we do it, not only did we play that difficulty, but we also had other people play with us. And I believe it started out as like 6 people at the same time, which is very chaotic. I was so glad I played that part. It was just non-stop taunts, spamming the specials, taunts, spamming the specials, just like over and over again, just to get through that. Because the gnarly difficulty was, well, very difficult, especially with a bunch of people just like in the way at the same time, and you're not able to figure out what your or who you are during the battle, as well as where you are, due to pure chaos going on. I know I said chibi, but I'm just trying to get like an idea of like the pose for now. But yeah. Let me see. It's got a weird twist going on. This looks so weird. Let me fix this elbow, this arm as a whole. Let's simplify it. Yeah, the other arm is outstretched, so I'm probably just gonna do this. Not worrying about the details yet. Yeah, I'll do something like that. Then I'm probably gonna have Casey Casey leaning back, blocking his slash with his hockey stick. I should have him leaning back, so it should look more like this. To show how much effort, or at least to show how much of an impact Shredder's slash went when attacking, how much effort Casey is putting just to block it. You can't see it right now, but I'm trying to like pose myself to figure out how he would look. I'm thinking shrugged shoulders. His arms would probably be pulled back. So, something like that. I know it looks very rough right now, but trust me, it will look better afterwards. I just gotta get the idea out the way. So he's leaned back. He's leaned back from the impact. Like heavily leaned back. I'm thinking one leg is outstretched while the other is... Yeah, the other is bent. Yeah, something like that. But his whole body won't be in a pose, won't be in the thumbnail, so just gonna leave it like that. So just for clarification, do this. So that's more clear what I'm trying to do. Not worrying too much about the detail. And then Raf, let me think, Raf, because this guy got messed up right here in this image. I'm not about to do my boy Raf like that, which I think it was kind of difficult to play as Raf in the game, because he gets a lot of power. I believe he's powerful in the game. The only issue, I believe it was length. Yeah, it was his reach. Because he has size, he has to get in much closer. Of course, getting in much closer towards the enemies leaves you open to more attacks. Especially ones with long range, where they can keep you at a distance. I think I'm gonna do, like, there's gonna be 2 slashes with Shredder. His outstretched arm will be a backslash towards Casey. The bent arm will be a bit of a slash towards Raf. However, Raf, I will have him also leaning back. Maybe not too deep of a lean. Maybe more so like a jump back rather than what Casey's doing. So let me get an idea of the perspective here. So it looks something like this. I'm thinking he should have like a, thinking he should block it. I mean, obviously, so he don't get slashed, but I'm trying to think of the pose. He has both his sides up as a slash, as a means to block. So I'm guessing something like this. His leg is bent. I have no idea how much of his leg would be in the shot, but essentially this is the idea. I'm gonna put this Casey rough on a different layer, give it a different color, make it dark blue so I can figure out what's going on with it. I don't really need this anymore. Increase the size of this. Let's go ahead and delete that for clarification. That should definitely increase Raphael's size, because he's looking like a small, tiny turtle. He ain't no tiny turtle anymore. Don't get me started on the freaking that one TV show, the animated TV show where they made him huge. They made him the leader and they made him huge. Not the Michael Bay. I meant I think it was like a 2D animated TV show with like crazy animation. I don't remember what year that came out. I never saw it, but I only saw clips because of how well the 2D animation was. So smooth. Yeah, this is the general idea. So now that I have that, I should probably pose it. Yeah, since it's going to be a landscape image. Let's see. Tilt it a bit. Expand the size. Put ref, different layer. What is this? Oh, whoops. Okay, and that's Shredder. Alright, bring him down. I'm thinking about making this Super Shredder. But we'll see in terms of the size, because that dude is huge. Okay, sweet. Alright. Yep, this should be the pose. At least the idea. So, name this Shredder. Name this Raph. Raph Ruff. Ruff. Yes, I spell it rough like R-U-F-F, like a dog. Rough dog. Rough Rider. What is this? Oh yeah, rough. Okay. Group them together. Duplicate. I normally like to duplicate and separate my main files or my main layers just in case I go back on any ideas that I may have. Alright. Now, I should probably pull up Super Shredder, since he's going to be the biggest. And also the most frustrating in the game. Especially on Gnarly. Well, we was able to beat him. It was just the issue of trying to beat him on Gnarly without getting hit. We still have yet to do that as of this video. It's mostly because of the timing, trying to get the timing down on his moves and making sure to dodge at the right moments. There's also a freaking section with the Statue of Liberty, which can easily while it is easy, that the Statue of Liberty boss fight, it's easy. It's just that it can be a bit annoying to get through that and then get to the Super Shredder, because it's all in one section. Like, you gotta get through the whole final section of dealing with the Statue of Liberty boss and then dealing with Super Shredder and not get hit or Gnarly. It is very doable. It's just difficult due to timing. especially with my old reaction speed. Your boy out here trying to play video games with like old man hands. Okay, this is Shredder reference. I don't need to spell it right. Okay. Make sure I'm on the right layer. Now I just need like a general idea of what he should look like. So I want to get the shape down again. He's got a bit of a broad rib cage, so I'm thinking put it all the way out here. Let me hide the other characters, Russ. This is not gonna be the final line version either. I'm just giving myself an idea of the style that I want to put it in. So I want to make it a more simple toon style. Reason why I'm trying to do a simple toon style is not only because of the type of game we're playing, because this is the Shredder's Revenge game is in somewhat of a toon style. Not even somewhat, it is a toon style. Based off the old, I think it was an 80s cartoon, I think? Yeah, I believe it's an 80s cartoon. But I usually go for a toon style because it's easier to quickly create. Oh, actually, he doesn't have claws on his hands. He does not have claws on his hands. But, anyways, it's easy to create and put out on time for YouTube channel. So I'm probably not going to put as much detail. I'll see how much time I have. See how much detail I can actually put into this. I can see that the claws in his Super Shredder form is on his forearms, which is weird because I'm trying to figure out how does he slash if it's on his forearms. I don't know. I can't remember. It's very weird. I think I'm going to exaggerate it for effect. So I'm just gonna do that. Like a long yeah, I think we're gonna I'll make it a long claw. Rotate the canvas so that this looks so that I can get the curves drawn better in one stroke. It's the whole move your whole arm technique when you're drawing rather than just your hand and wrist. You know what? I think I'm just going to duplicate this. Looks like a blade. Kind of like a curved katana. Yeah. Maybe tilt it a bit. Yep, just like that. But yeah, that gnarly fight was, we didn't beat it perfectly, you know, without taking damage, but we beat it. But there were some there's a particular event that happens during that whole session. And not only did we cheese the boss fight, but we kind of cheated a little bit. Just a little bit. But it was still legitimate because of how we went about beating him. How should the leg be? Well, his leg won't be. Wait, where's Raph's body? Yeah, I won't really see his leg, but I think we're just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this. Because he's not gonna see his leg. Yeah. Trying to remind myself to keep it more cartoony. Over here trying to be anatomically correct, even though it's really not. It's like, look at this dude's arm. It should be further out. Speaking of which, he's got those giant shoulder pad blade things, which looks incorrect in the image now that I'm looking at it. Like, he has two different shoulder pads right here. Look at this. This one is shaped with one pad on top of another pad, but this one just has one whole pad with spikes. Yeah, these are two different. Yeah, I don't know if that was like an error, or maybe it's. I never saw the original show, so I don't know if this is like a canon look. And his shoulder pads are supposed to look like that, but yeah. So, in that case, I'm just gonna do this. Make like one huge pad. He has blades sticking out of it, or spikes sticking out of it, so I think I'm just gonna have it shoot up. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe away from him so it's not stabbing him in the face. So, get myself like 3 lines. No, just 1 line for now. Hold up. Let me, once again, rotate the canvas. Oh, looking at the time. I think I'm going to keep these videos to 30 minutes until I can manage a whole hour before I switch over to a fast forward. What is it called? Why am I blanking on the name? Speed paint? Yeah, speed paint. Even though I'm not actually painting it. It's just the name of... Y'all know what I mean. yeah, so I'm gonna switch over to the whole speed paint section. Keep these to like 30 minutes of me talking, and then I switch over. But appreciate you guys for tuning in. I know I've been kind of stuttering back and forth because I'm doing this, trying to concentrate on the art while also talking, trying to figure out what I'm trying to do. I may have to just switch over to a more me talking over, me doing like a post talk over the art, because this is very difficult. But yeah, appreciate it, you guys tuning in. Stay tuned to the end of the video where I will show you the full process sped up, as well as the end result. The link to the Black Network Gaming channel will be in the description. Like, comment, and subscribe. Keep your mind, body, and soul razor sharp.
Rayzr.